Here?
Of course.
Good.
Will there be anything else?
No. Oh, just make sure Pringle knows exactly what he's doing.
Rita Connors is due for release from solitary this morning.
Very well. Would you get on to department and remind them there's to be no information to the press about Patterson's escape? I told them last night, but I just want to make sure.
How did they react?
Oh, they didn't like it at all. Kept telling me that the more people who see a picture in the paper, the more quickly we're likely to get her back inside again.
Oh, yes, and not to worry about the madman that's still out there.
Most important thing is to get that kid back. Alive.
So, none of the women are coming down here for breakfast.
That's what I said. You just get the meals on the trays and I'll find someone to take them to the cells.
But this is going to take a lot of organising. I wish the governor had told me yesterday.
Well, I'm telling you now.
Look, I'm not complaining. But why isn't he doing it now instead of lunchtime like we agreed?
If you ask me, the man's running scared. Watch it, Stone.
I found what I'm looking for. Now, if you're not going to rack off, you just stay here, okay? Go on, you stay there. Lie down. Now, don't you give me away. You stay there. It's not up to my usual standards, you know. But what I have to do, at least I won't look like an ex-crim on the run. Hey, come here, boy, come here. Hey, I reckon it's going to be a pretty good fit. You must be my lucky... Come here, boy, come here. You must be my lucky charm, I reckon. Made you feel like a trip into town, you know. You could come and see Mabel. She's pretty good. Yeah. We come this far together, right? Come here, boy, come here. Don't go out there. Hey, we might even be able to get some brekkie. Don't know about you, but I've got a leg off a rag doll. Come on, let's get rid of this stuff. Come on, boy, come on.
I don't know. Turn me back for a minute, this place goes crazy.
Yes, certainly looks that way.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Has Kelly been giving you a rough time?
No, it was an accident.
You're learning fast, aren't you? Just can't keep her hands to herself, that girl.
Well, her mood's not going to get any better now they're serving meals in the cells.
Real poke in the eye, that. Mind you, I don't mind. It saves me a lot of hassles.
Oh, you don't mean you're going to eat the food?
Bloody oath I am. You'll be right, too. She won't be any the wiser, not with the screws collecting the trays. Ah, room service is a bit slow this morning. I reckon it was better up in the town.
You can always arrange to have you sent back there, Connors. Come on, quick as you can.
I hear your insurance company's got a big payout check on the way. Property damage, was it? Thanks. Good job all my boys had alibis. I'd hate you to think they had anything to do with it.
You just worry about your court appearance, Connors. It's this afternoon. And we'll have plenty of time to talk once you've been sentenced.
Look, I know it's none of my business, but why'd you provoke her? She's a very dangerous woman.
Yeah, well, the fight started the day she tore my chains off the jacket. And as far as I'm concerned, it ain't gonna stop till one of us is dead.
But I've got to see Sister Hall. My back's real bad.
Oh, maybe later, Jenkins. But then I'm sure Sister Hall wouldn't want your breakfast to get cold just because of a visit to her.
I'm not eating this muck. Anyway, we're on strike.
It's up to you.
Don't you get any idea of touching that or I'll knock your block off. Oh, even with me bad back.
Well, sweetheart, if you won't say anything, neither will I.
Naughty, naughty.
Any of you bitches touches this food, and it'll be the last you ever taste, you hear me? I said you hear me! One man now, the as good as dead. All of it! Slit your dang throats!
You're never going to get away with this, Moran. We're staying on strike until we get rid of you. You'll never break us, you bastard!
How many broke the strike behind her back?
Nearly half.
Well, it's a pretty good start, I'd say, wouldn't you?
It's more than I thought would risk it.
We'll keep it going. My guess is that we'll have everybody except Kelly eating by tomorrow lunchtime.
I would like to point out all the extra work that this is causing.
Would you?
I'm sure I don't have to remind you that this prison is understaffed and has been for a long time.
I'll make sure the Minister knows what a wonderful job you're all doing.
I'm sure you will.
Would you mind leaving us, Mrs. Morris? I'd like to have a private word with Miss Ferguson.
Of course.
We've both been in the game quite a while, haven't we?
My service record speaks for itself.
Yes. Have you read mine?
Of course not.
Well, if you did, you'd see that I'm not partial to backseat drivers or officers who get ahead of themselves.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. Just watch your step. Get out.
You shouldn't have worried about me.
Nonsense.
I'm not hungry, really.
Look, just eat. I'll go and keep watch.
What if somebody comes
No,
by?
Bubs, eat. Sorry, it's not more.
Thanks.
Barbie gave her toast to Jacko.
No?
Okay, here's two.
Enjoy breakfast. Oh, I hope you haven't lost your tongue. I've got a little job for both of you.
Yeah, I got one for you. Buzz off.
Oh, careful. I've still got a big story for Moran if you don't do as I say.
If you've got something to say, then say it.
All right. I'm sure you both understand that in my position I have to be careful what I say about Lou. I mean, she might be hurt if she didn't think I admired her.
You'd be the one who'd be hurt badly.
Very clever.
Yeah, the mood losing, she'd kill you.
Well, exactly. You see, and that's why I thought, well, why risk it when I've got such good friends to help out?
I'll stop beating around the bush. What do you want us to do?
I want you to talk to the women and tell them that Lou's a fool. She can't win. Moran's too smart for her. That should be easy enough for you.
If Lou finds out, we're both going to be in for a bashing.
Then you'll have to be very careful, won't you?
Women are going to find out about Flynn eventually.
I don't think it'll help anyone to find out about it right now. Joan, would you mind double-checking this one in case I've missed something? I'm amazed Moran managed to get the press to stop putting anything about Patterson's escape in.
Press can be responsible when they have to be.
Oh, come on, Joan. How many times have we asked them to delay printing something and then to find it staring in our face the very next issue?
Surely don't think he organised it just to protect her, do you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
Oh, and I suppose if you had just been appointed governor, you wouldn't mind them making headlines out of the fact that you'd allowed an escape.
Don't you think you should give him a chance to prove himself?
Good morning.
Hello, yes, can I help you?
Max Purvis. I'm here to see my client, Rita Connors.
Yes, well, you'll have to sign in over there, Mr. Purvis, and I must check that briefcase and the bag.
Fine. It's an outfit for my client to wear in court.
Ah. Bit upmarket for her, isn't it?
I hardly think that's any of your business.
Then I'm sure you will understand that due to security, we have to check these bags very carefully.
I'll take over. Joan, I'm Mr. Purvis. I'm Mrs. Morris. I spoke to you yesterday when you called in.
Ah, hello.
Hello. Yes, we have tightened up security. I'm afraid everything will have to be checked.
Go right ahead.
Whatever happens, it could get pretty nasty.
I'm glad to hear you don't like violence any more than I do.
Eddie had a pretty distorted picture of you.
What was I supposed to think? A minister or a priest or a vicar or whoever you are? You're supposed to wear uniforms and that stuff, like those funny collars.
Well, clothes don't make you a minister, it's your beliefs.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, what are we going to do about this battle that Bongo and Slasher are going to start?
Well, I want to try and stop it if I can.
We haven't seen either of them for a while.
Or Roach.
No.
Somebody's going to get hurt. Get killed if I don't stop it.
Killed? Over some bikes?
Look, you've got to understand those bikes are the most important things in the world. They're quite prepared to kill anybody who touches them. And after that fire the other night, anything could happen.
Was there anything I can do to help?
Thanks, but I'll travel faster by myself. If you see Roach, just tell her to do anything she can to stop him.
Yes, I will.
I'll be in touch.